Hi, this is Totness Yoga and I'm Joy, and we're going to begin the day this morning with a energizing, gentle but really flowing and energetic yoga practice.
Oh, radiant sun, pure consciousness, flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can see, illuminate my heart, awaken me.
Fantastic. So make your way to the front of the mat. Having your feet hip width apart, slightly tucking in your pelvis, coming into Tadasana, the mountain posture. Your hands are at the heart centre. And begin by gently recognising the golden thread lifting from the crown of the head, right from the base of the spine. Imagine the lifting right up to the crown of the head. Shoulders are soft and away from the ears. Face muscles are soft. The knees will be just slightly loose, so you're not locking out the back of your knees. And take some deep, full yogic breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. So you're breathing into your chest, keeping your shoulders relaxed, breathing into your rib cage, and breathing into your belly. Long, deep breaths. And let the breath guide you this morning. Let the breath guide your movement. So inhaling, releasing the hands, stretching up to an extended mountain. Maybe a little back bend, see how that feels. And then exhale, folding forwards. As we fold forwards, take a breath in. So wherever your hands are, at the shin, on the mat, and then bring the feet out to be the width of the mat. Inhaling, opening up the hands and the arms. Exhale, fold forward, bending the knees. Inhale, opening. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, remembering to really loosen your knees so you're not straining the back of the knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. So it's like you've got lovely angel wings flowing this morning. Exhale, bending the knees. Breath in, fold forward, exhale. Step back to downward facing dog. So first in down dog, we're exhaling into half downward dog. Inhale up to acute dog, so right up on tippy toes. Exhale, half dog. Inhale, tiptoes. Exhale, half dog. Your emphasis on your hands and your thumb and your forefinger at the moment. So your fingers are stretched out. Your hands are shoulder width apart. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, half dog. One more lift up. Inhale, and then exhale, finding your heels on the mat. So see how far your heels will go down. They might not go down so far, but you can walk them out. So remember, this is the beginning of the day, and you might be feeling quite stiff. So it just depends on how early you're doing this practice. Walking out your dog. Taking a breath in, stillness. Exhale, bringing the knees down and coming into cat for a moment. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Might have bedhead like me. Haven't put my hair up, so it's all over the place. Exhale. And inhale. So you could have your toes turned over like I have, or you can have them flat on the mat. Inhale, having a look up, and then exhale back into downward dog. So your feet are hip width apart in downward dog, your hands are shoulder width. Take a couple of breaths in downward dog. Just go down as far as you need to, bend your knees if you need to. And then bringing yourself forward, so you're coming into plank. So if you're feeling really strong this morning, stay here in plank, and you can bring yourself down flat. But if you need to, and most of us probably will, exhale the knees down. Exhale the chin and the chest down. The bottom is in the air. And then gently bringing the whole body down. Inhale, gently up. Exhale down. Inhale, the legs and the top of the feet are really tucked into the mat, so you're allowing them to really stabilise you while you're coming up. Be gentle on your lower back if you need to. Exhale. Remember, this is first thing in the morning. You're just giving yourself gentle wake up. Inhale and exhale. Turning the toes round, coming up onto your knees, and rather than going back into downward dog, we're going to slightly widen the knees, touch the toes, and come back into child. Just relaxing out your lower back. So you can give yourself a little wobbling out of your lower back here, if you need to, after the flowing Cobra, Bhujangasana. And we'll come to stillness. So if you're rocking, you stop the rocking and then move the hands over to the left. So you're creeping your hands over for a side stretch. Inhale, reach the right arm. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, release the right arm. Your left arm can be quite relaxed. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then start to bring the hands back to centre. And then move the hands over to the other side. Relaxed right arm. With the left arm, inhale, reaching, creeping it up as far as it can go, and then releasing down. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, creeping it as far as it can go, and exhale, relaxing. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale down. And then begin to bring the hands back to centre. That's fantastic. Okay, and so coming up onto all fours again. Bringing the knees back into a line with the hips, turning the toes round, hover, so you're lifting up into not even a downward dog. So you're just lifting up your knees off the mat. Remember to keep your tailbone tucked and your belly in, so you're really engaging your core muscles. And then exhaling back to downward dog. Taking a breath in, bending the knees, looking forward. Bring the hands up to the feet up to the front of the mat, hip width apart. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, we can fly the hands up. Reaching up to Namaste, right up to an extended mountain, and then the hands down to the heart. I hope you're awake and warmed up now. That's fantastic, great. Okay, so let's reach the hands up again. Inhale up, maybe a little back bend, see how your back's feeling this morning. Bring the hands down to the heart, folding forwards. Inhale, placing the hands either on the shins or on the mat, and then bringing the feet so that they're mat width. Exhale down. And just come down as far as you can. Actually, having the feet wide like this means you can just go a little bit further down, which is sometimes a bit satisfying. Inhale and exhale. Remember to slightly loosen the knees. Inhale and exhale. You can engage your core muscles and tuck in your tummy to give yourself a little bit more room. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. And we'll bring ourselves into a squat. So see how this is again. Remember, beginning, this is the first squat of the day. So you're just having a moment to rock here, in squat, so you're enjoying. It might be that you can't actually squat this far down, so it might be you're up like this, or you could actually place blocks underneath. So just see how it is for you, or you might even just need to be up here, but just do what feels right for you. This is your practice, so of course it's got to feel right for you. So just gently flowing here in a squat, bringing your legs back up, and then gently moving back into a wide downward facing dog. So really stretching out your back, so your upper back will be enjoying the stretch as you move back into a wide downward dog, so your feet are mat width apart. Again, it changes how far you can go down, so you'll find that you can actually probably move your back a little bit more. It's giving you a bit more space. Take a breath in, lower the knees down, so your knees are now hip width apart and your feet are hip width apart, and you're coming down into your flat back, kind of cat posture, as it were. Okay, so now we're bringing the knees in together, so you're a tripod now. So your knees are right next to each other, and your hands are still shoulder width apart. So we're coming into tiger. These are the tiger exercises. Exhale your right nose to the knee. Inhale up. Exhale underneath, keeping your core really lovely and strong. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. One more. Exhale. Inhale up. Oh, it wakes up your glute muscles. And then placing down. And then coming to the other side. So this is your left side. Exhale underneath, nose to knee. Inhale, looking up. Exhale. Remember tummy muscles, keeping your lower back protected. Exhale. 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 Lovely and strong, getting your heart rate moving. Exhale. And placing your knee down. And if you need to, you can let's bring our knees out to the side and just swish our bottom from side to side. So swish the hips from side to side. This gives a little bit of freeing up. So we're just gently freeing up the back. There we are, fantastic. So bringing the knees together and coming back into child. And so now in this child, you're going to bring the hands down by the side, coming into embryo, it sometimes gets referred to. And just having a full moment of rest. So you've had got your heart rate going, quite a lot of flowing. So it's good to have a pause. Let's have a moment of pausing. And if you find you need to, you can use your hands, either your fists, or you can rest on your hands. If you find it's too much to go down that far. So see how it is. Stretching your hands out so that they're shoulder width apart. Planting the fingers down, so nice and wide. Bringing yourself up exhaling back into downward dog. And this time we're going to reach the leg up. So your foot, your big toes at the moment are facing down, your toes are facing down towards the floor at the moment. And you're encouraging your chest back towards your knee, straight back. And then we're going to open up the hip. So your heel is going back towards your buttocks. And your knee, your right knee, is really open out towards the side. You're pointing it towards the side. And then bringing through your foot. So your right leg. You bring it through and you're planting your foot and then you're clipping in your left foot. And you're coming into your warrior stance. So heel to arch alignment. Heel, arch. Coming into warrior 2. Knee over ankle. Take a couple of breaths in warrior 2. Looking over the front hand. That's your right hand. And then begin to straighten this leg a little bit. Keep it loose still. And then heel toe in the left foot. So we're going to come into Trikonasana. So you have parallel arms. Keeping loose knee to begin with. Then coming down. I'm going to touch the floor down to here. I'm going to be on my fingertips. And I'm going to straighten my knee. And so the hand above you, your left hand, is right up towards the ceiling. So you might have come down here, and that's fine. That's really important to come just as far as it, so you can keep your alignment. So mirrors are great. If you find that you can't see your alignment, mirrors are fantastic. So this is a wonderful wake up to this leg here. And gently bring yourself back up, hands on hips, walk in your foot a tiny bit more. Then you can walk out your front foot. So we're coming into it, actually even a little bit more for me. We're going to come into Parvottanasana, which is the pyramid posture. And so taking hands to the hips, take a breath in, exhale forward, placing your hands onto the mat as much as you can. Go down, you might just be here. Exhale down. Inhale up. Actually, let's use your wings. Exhale down. Inhale up. Make sure you don't hurt the back of the knee. Keeping your stretch lovely and loose so you're not overstretching your ligament. And then loosening your knee. Just give it a rock to loosen it. Take hold of the your hands behind you and clasp. Straighten your leg again as much as possible without hurting your knee. Keeping slightly loose knees. You can lift up your toes so they're not scrunching into the mat as well. You can let your arms hang right over your shoulders. So it feels like they're stretching over your shoulders. Nice morning stretch on your shoulders. Hands back down to the base, round to your hips, and then bringing yourself back up. Fantastic, lovely. Lifting up, really lovely big wings. Loosening the knees, bending the knees, and then bringing your feet back towards downward dog. So you're coming back towards the back of the mat and you're stepping back into downward dog. Your feet are hip width apart. Okay, and your hands are shoulder width. Take a breath in downward dog and then lift up your left leg, and here your feet are facing the floor again. Just for a moment. Straight leg, and then opening up. So you're opening up your hip. Your heel is going back towards your buttocks. Your left leg is pointing out to the side of the room. And then gently bringing it through so that you're coming to Virabhadrasana, warrior, on the other side. So I'm actually going to have my back to you. So hold this moment. I'm going to turn around this way. but you stay exactly where you were. So turning around, opening up in Warrior Two. Remember, it's heel to arch alignment, and you have a bent knee, lifting up through the arches of the back foot, looking out over your left hand. Just a few deep breaths. And then we're going to heel toe in the back foot a tiny bit, because Trikonasana is a bit shorter stance. Loosen off the knee a little bit. Coming forward, place down your left hand, lift up your right hand, straighten the knee a little bit. So you've got a fairly straight triangle posture. Remember, you might be here. So that's totally fine. That's great, actually. Perfect. I like to have an open palm if I'm up here. And then placing down. I do it in all sorts of variations. Nice deep breaths. You're opening up this hip and here, opening up this lovely stretch in the inner thigh. Stretching from the top hand. Bringing yourself back up. Bring the hands on your hips. And then bringing heel toe in so that you're actually coming into the pyramid posture, and then bring your left foot out a little bit so you're more heel to heel alignment. Bring your hands to the hips and exhale down. Inhale using your wings and exhale down. So really gentle on your legs. Remember to look after the back of the knee, soften your knee. Exhale, breathing, tucking your tummy to create more room. So you're using your abdominal muscles to kind of lift them up. You lift them up just to create a little bit more room so you can fold forward. So with the breath, inhale and exhale. So if you notice that you're scrunching in your toes into the mat, you can loosen your toes. You can lift them and just loosen them. And then exhale down. Okay, bringing the hands to the hips. Careful of the lower back. You can bring your hands behind clasp. Exhale forward, remembering to not to lock out the knee too much. Then bring soft toes, lifting up through the arches of the feet. That helps you keep alignment and integrity in the posture. So nice deep, deep breaths to help you here. Then bring the hands down to the base of the spine. Bring the hands back to the hips. Careful of the lower back, holding in your tummy muscles and bringing yourself back up. If you ever need to support your lower back when you come up, please do. Bring yourself back up. So you're staying how you were at the front of your mat, and I'm moving to the front of my mat. That's wonderful. Okay. So the hands at the heart centre. So you come to the front of your mat. Yes, leaving them here. And just taking a few breaths to wind down and greet the day. We'll finish by opening the arms up into Prana Mudra. You're staying at the front of your mat. Taking some deep, life-affirming breaths here. And then bring the hands above the head into Namaste and through the centres, the crown, third eye, throat, and at the heart centre. Namaste. Good morning, and thank you for joining me in this practice. Any feedback is greatly welcome in the comments. Any requests of videos, sequences, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really helps me make these videos. Please like my videos if you like them, and yeah, comments, everything. Just, it's great to keep the community, the yoga community going, and this helps me carry on. Thank you so much. Much love to you all. Enjoy your day. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.